So today I'm going to show you how to cook up a Kendrick type trap beat similar to Humble, DNA, or even something like MAAD CITY. Let's dive straight into it. So working at 144 beats per minute, we're going to start off with a piano from Analog Lab. This was from Covey's kit. Got some really good kits. I really recommend checking out his stuff. And we want to start off with a really basic melody that's going to be the driving factor throughout the whole track. Now if you listen to the tracks that I just mentioned, all three of them have this similar half step thing going on in the melody, like Humble or DNA. Or MAAD CITY. So we want to do the same sort of thing, really basic, just incorporating that half step, and then we can build from there. So keeping the notes short and sweet, keeping that staccato effect, keeping it really bouncy. Now all I want to do is layer this with another sound, maybe like a horn, I think, just something to give it an even more stabbier effect. That should work as a sort of modern trap sound. So for this I'll just copy over the piano layer, no need to record it in. Now for the next layer, we want to do the opposite of the staccato effect and have something more legato, just sit underneath and maybe just hold one note or just change between two notes. And I'm also just going to put this FabFilter Satin preset on there. Tame the mids, just do what it says. So a really easy but cool technique is to hold down this one note and then just use the pitch bend just to go up and down. I feel like it just adds this really cool, like siren like quality to it. And something even cooler than that is if we just copy that over, and then the second time we can just jump it up one octave, and that's just a really easy thing to do that instantly just gets you more hype. Next up I want to add something a bit more ethnic, a flute or maybe a bell, but I'm going to use a sample for this. I think all that's left for the melody is to add maybe a few accent sounds, keep it really simple. And then finally a little chime sound just to come in every now and then. So that's basically the melody complete. Now we can move on to the drums, and for this I just want to have a hell of a lot of different layers to make sure that we have plenty of choices for different variation. But at the end of the day it's a basic trap beat, so you just need to make sure you have those main elements. So we're going to layer together a clap, a snare and a rim shot. Then there's super basic kick pattern, leaving plenty of room for the artist. Then we'll add in a shaker on every second beat. Then a really basic perk loop. This is something I made a long time ago and it's in my drum kit. What I like to do is just put on a shaper box, fly through the presets, customize them a bit, and you can do something cool like this. And we just throw in an open hat that can be layered with the first piano notes. Then to finish off the drums, we'll just throw in a quick hi-hat loop from Cymatics. And I'm also going to put a little flanger on there as well, just to make it a little bit more unique and weird. Sick. Now the last main thing to do is of course the 808, which is going to tie everything together and give it that final bit of energy that we need. So for this I'm just using the old reliable spins, and the only things I've really done is just made it mono, sidechained it to the kick, and added a little bit of saturation just to bring up some of those upper mids so you can hear it hopefully on different systems. So I finished arranging it now, and as usual it's about just finding spaces where the drums drop out, finding where the piano doesn't need to be there, just giving some nice like emphasis at the end of a bar or something like that. Then the only final thing I added was this FX riser, which just helps build the tension before a drop. Just to finish it off, we'll add some saturation just to make everything a bit more grittier, a bit darker as well. And yeah, now we're left with this really hard but simple trap beat. If you want to see another video on how to make a Kendrick Lamar type beat, check out this video right here.